Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more esports talk. My name is Hunter, and as usual, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to touch on a topic that we've actually talked about a few times individually before, and that is when a viewer becomes just a little bit too involved in a content creator's life and they evolve into something more of a stan or a simp. One of the most obvious examples we've seen of this was with Valkyrae, having a viewer that was just way too invested in Ray and her personal life. The viewer was constantly replying to her tweets and became obsessed with her and everything that she was doing and started to control her and her content. The viewer was constantly talking about Ray's ex, Sony, and attacking her for how she was interacting with him or his stream. Public content creators across the board have had experiences like this where viewers end up getting just a little bit too invested in the personal life of these streamers or YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever it may be, and then they start feeling like they have this almost sense of entitlement to part of those streamers' lives or who they hang out with and the decisions that they make.
Imagine being canceled by your own fans. Must be heartbreaking for Jay. I feel like that's worse than people that just straight up hate you. It's more frustrating to have people that treat you like a toddler and then like say and do these things that seem ass backwards and is not productive for anyone. Saying things like, oh, we care so much about you, that's why we think that you should stop hanging out with these people. It's a bad influence on you. Versus, man, I just don't like his music. He sucks. At least that one's more straightforward. It's definitely creepy. I had messages from people telling me, hey, can you tell Jay this and that? Hey, can you like watch Jay's behavior? Hey, can you do like, what the f***? What is wrong with you?
Like Daft says there, it's this weird, I would say creepy combo of now people, these viewers that are obsessed with the content creator feel like they have the right to decide for the content creator what they are going to do. Like instead of saying, hey, I don't like this or I don't like this person, they take it to a whole new level that is unnecessary and like they don't even have the right to do that to another human being, but they feel like they do because it's this content creator, it's a streamer that they watch and they are invested in. The Misfits actually recently had a podcast released that featured heavily this same exact topic.
It's no longer people bitching about it. It's no longer people saying, I don't agree with this. You know, if you're my mutual, I want you to unfollow these creators or you can unfollow me. We're no longer friends. It's not even that anymore.
Yeah. There's a new breed almost.
Well, now
people
aggressive.
Yeah.
It's like looking for a reason to be upset.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're anonymous.
It's like this guy made a joke then I didn't like. Let's ruin his fucking life.
Yeah.
Let's put his family at risk. Let's put himself at risk.
Yeah.
Really, I think what it shows more than anything is the tendency for the internet to enable people to seek negativity and consume themselves with it, as opposed to simply tuning out what they disagree with, what they don't like. Generates attention because it's attached to creators who have a lot of eyes on them, and there are these insane groups of stans and young fans and these communities that form around these creators.
A lot of these people, they're only fucking friends with these groups that they make. These groups
I'm gonna
that
post
people
this on my
have
Discord channel chat.
That are obsessed with creators, that are obsessed with anything.
And it's even gotten to the degree here where some content creators have to fear for their own safety and privacy or even their own family and friends. A prime example of this, something that we saw, was FaZe Rug, who had someone that was continuously showing up at his house to the extent that he had to move houses.
Basically, the other day I was playing basketball outside and a fan came to my house, and we've mentioned this a billion times. We really don't appreciate when fans come to my house. We want you guys to respect our privacy, and we definitely appreciate the ones that do. But I mean, it happens. So a fan came to my house and he's like, yo, are you Brian? And I was like, yeah, but you can't really be at my house. I'm sorry. And he's like, oh, well, I snuck in through the community and I just need a place to stay. I'm a fan. He ends up not leaving. He ends up sitting on the curb in front of my house, starts crying. And we were like, dude, I'm sorry. We're going to call the cops if you don't leave. So he does end up leaving, right? So that was 3 days ago. Then last night around 7 p.m., I go outside and the same exact kid is laying down on my driveway, legit on his back. And, he's just like yo, Rug, I thought you were nice. I thought you were going to welcome me into your home, but I guessed wrong. And I'm like, dude, like, what?
Ultimately, I will say I think that this is a good lesson for people out there who might identify as, someone who is overly invested in a streamer or content creator's life. There are a lot of stans, a lot of simps out there, as we all know, but it's an important reminder to say, hey, these people that we are obsessed with, they are also human at the same time, right? All of these content creators, all of these pro players that get so much criticism and so much attention on them at all times are also human at the end of the day. And we as viewers, as consumers of their content, do not have a right to who they are, to their lives, and we don't get to control what they are doing, who they're friends with, anything like that. And so I think it's a good reminder just that, yeah, they're human too, right? So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you have any examples? Like, have you seen this happen? Or do you know anyone that's overly obsessed with a content creator? Let me know in the comments, guys. Until next time, be safe, be smart, behave, and I'll catch you later.